Okay, so the appendices in the back of the text, can be very useful. Just go over a few things here. So glossary of frequently used Maninka terms, right? So the anthropologist, the translator, will not translate everything. So as we know in language, are some words are untranslatable, or they're very complex, contain a lot of nuances, so it's very hard to translate them. So the anthropologist leaves these in, and this is also an aspect of translation theory, right? So instead of trying to make everything reader friendly, instead of trying to make it a smooth read, like reading No Fear Shakespeare, right? Taking all the difficulty out of language and out of story, the idea is that doing that is a form of that's doing a disservice to the uh, the target culture, uh, in terms and in trying to do a service for the Western reader, right? So it's a disservice, and it can also be a type of colonization, in the sense of like Disneyfying the text, right? So you try to make the text so ecumenical, so accessible that you take all the richness and the vibrancy and really the uniqueness of the text out. So you have, any old text, any old Disney film, basically. And so keeping words in there that are untranslated is a dissonant move. It's a transgressive move. It's something that a lot of readers aren't used to. They're used to more textbook reading where things are digested and set up for them and explained and stuff. So this idea of like, a little bit of dissonance, a little bit of alienation as a way of, really making that it's a historical text and it's not a text from, whatever, America, or, some film that you saw last week, is a theoretical move that you're making. So some words here, I just highlighted a few that come up a lot. So bala, the whole musical thing. Dalalu, pardon my pronunciation. I do not speak fluent Maninka. Um, Dalulu is about magic. Jali, that's another word for the griot. I tend to use the word griot instead of jali, but in Maninka they refer to each other as jali, or they refer to the bars as jali. Griot is a French francophone word, French term. And then some other words here I've mentioned.